Welcome to Sunday. Bryson looks at strike one. She hits one with short bobbles. Bryce reaches safely. Bryce is on first. Ella steps in, or Allie steps in. Allie steps in. Peels one foul out of play. Bryce is at first. Welcome to Sunday. We're facing the Salina Braves. I'm in the scorers area with a great scorekeeper on the screen. Ball out of the zone for ball one. Counts 1-1 to Allie. With no outs, Bryce takes second on the steal. Allie peels one back into the screen for a 1-1 count, or 1-2 count, sorry. And ball 2 strikes to Allie. Bryce remains at second. Ball straight back up. Fielder's choice by the pitcher. Gets Allie at first. Bryce advances to third on the play. Runner at third with 1 out. Georgia is in the batter's box. She'll be followed by Olivia. Georgia looks at a strike, stares it down. No balls, 1 strike to her. Khaos looking to peel open the scoring early in this 10:30 a.m. game. Puts from the third gathers. Makes a throw to first. In time to get Georgia. Two down. Runner remains at third. Khaos. Olivia steps in. She'll be followed by Sydney. Georgia chops one, or Olivia chops one to pitcher, ending the inning. Nothing doing for Khaos. 1 left on. We're at the bottom of the first. Ella will take the circle this morning. Khaos took third in their pool yesterday, going 1 win and 2 losses. They step in against the number 1 seed in the C bracket this morning. They'll be looking to take a victory and continue their quest for 14B hardware this weekend. Challenging themselves all the way this weekend, or it's this 12B team as they prepare to the Big D Texas tournament in a couple weeks. At first will be Riley. Second base, Bryceland. Shortstop, Georgia. Third base will be Lily. Olivia is behind the plate. Olivia. As we set from the bottom of this first. Zero, zero as we go into the bottom. Out in left field to be Sydney. Straightaway center, Allie. Right field, Sophia. We switched fields today. It's field 1, which is facing out to the northeast. We got a crosswind blowing from right to left. Ball peeled out of play, foul. Strike 1. Deal 1. Outside, ball 1. Salina Braves, the Khaos has faced before as they were at the first tournament of their 12C journey. They faced this same Salina Braves at 12B as they were getting set to move up. Lost to in that tilt. Ball up out of the zone again for 3-1 count. But they've played them tough all the while, as Khaos teams tend to do. Never girls short on effort. Ball to Georgia, gets past her, gets into the gap in left field. Sydney and Allie chase it back. Sydney gathers, hits Georgia on the relay. Triple for the batter with no outs. Hard hit ball to the left center. Runner at third for Salina with no outs. Up out of the zone for ball 1. Ball out to left field, twisting, pulled foul. Khaos have brought their bats this weekend, but periodically throughout games they've forgotten their gloves. So just low. So we've had a couple of defensive miscues throughout this tournament, but those are the kind of things that they could definitely brush up on in practice. Get that confidence back. Up out of the zone for 3-1. 3-1's count to the batter. No outs. Pulled foul. Down the third baseline. Ella evens up the count. Full count to the batter with no outs. Get a cross wind from right to left. Ball to Georgia, gets just out of her diving reach. Run will score on the base hit. No outs. Salina open to scoring with no outs in the bottom half of this first inning. Ball to Lily. At third, she boots it. Took a bounce on her, hit her in the bicep as she went across to play it. Runners at first and second. Runners at first and second. No outs recorded yet in the bottom half of this first inning. Ball out to center field. Bounces to the fence. A run will score for the Braves. 2 runs will score. Bryce walks in the ball and makes a bad throw. Triple for the batter. 2-run score on that hit. Early timeout by Coach Nate in the circle. We're going to have an early pitching change. Sydney will come in. Ella not too happy about the turn of events, but nothing to hang her head about. Always does a great job for this team in the circle. Styles make matchups, they say. Just finding the right style that matches up best with the opponent you're facing. An integral part of this team, Ella is. She'll take this and strengthen herself up. A formidable opponent they're facing now is just a well-seasoned group of girls in this Salina team. They've been together for quite a while, and it shows by how well they do tournament to tournament. They lead on the scoreboard 3-0 with the runner at third with no outs. Just give me a chance to. Sorry for the jostling. I gotta get my camera tight. Jostle with the camera there. Get it straightened back out. Okay, here we go. The reset. Runner at third for Salina. No outs. Bottom of the first inning, leading on the scoreboard 3-0. Sydney's first delivery. Gets past. Run scores. 4-0. Base is now empty. 4-0's the lead. Ball 1 to the batter. Ball 2 low. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball just past the diving reach of Bryce. Runner goes to second. No, not a word said as the runner takes second. Courtesy runner for the batter. Runner at second, no outs.
Let's go, Khaos!
Runner at second, no outs. Strike 1 on the inside corner. Let's go, Khaos, talk it up.
Let's go, ladies!
The 0-1 to the batter. Up out of the zone. Ball 1, 1-1. The runner remains at second. Claire Jack has moved out to left field, vacated by Sydney as she takes the circle. The 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Way to hang, sis.
The 2-1. Off the fist, foul. This is a single elimination tournament. Coming back to what was in Arkansas, a double elimination. So it's all or nothing in every game. Strike. Ooh, ball 3.
Good pitch, Sid.
Just missed by an opinion. 3-2. Ball 4. Runners at first and second.
Come on, Daddy, you can do it. Strike her out. Let's go, ladies. Come on, Bracken.
Runners at first and second with no outs. Squares to bunt. Keeled it foul for strike 1.
Ready at third.
Come on, Bracken.
No balls and a strike to the batter. Slap attempt goes foul again. 0-2. Up on the batter is Sydney. The 0-2. Ball up to Georgia, deep short. Nobody's. Oh, Claire comes in, calls her off, and makes the squeeze on the short fly ball. One down. Runners remain at first and second. .40 is the lead still for Salina.
Come on, KK.
Strike 1. Peels off the outside corner. No balls in the strike. Ball out to right field. Sophia can't quite get there. And dogging it to the infield. Overthrow by Bryce. Two-run score on the fluttering fly ball that nobody wanted for Chaos. 6-0 is now the lead. Runner at second, one down. Drop ball to Bryce at second. She scoops. Makes the play to Riley at first. Runner advances to third. 2 down. Ball bowed off into the netting. Let's go buddy's half stepping out there. Wake up! 0-1 to count to the batter. Runner at third for Braves. Changeup reached out, pulled foul.
One more strike, Sydney. Let's get it out.
chin music, brushed her back. 1-2. The 1-2. Ball to Lily at third. Gets her at first. Change up, gets her fishing. Lots of half stepping and miscues by Khaos. Leads to 6 runs. Indecision. I need to. Yeah. Maybe I'll hang something over it. Top of the second, going into. Sydney will lead us off. Sydney will be followed by Riley. Sydney looked to lead it off. Top of the second, trailing 0-6. Looking to get those runs back, chip away. Hey, use those hips and drive, hips and legs, Sid. You hit it with just as much with your legs as you do your bat. Sydney steps in.
Let's go, Bats!
Leading us off at the top of the second. Apparently a strike.
Move up to the plate, Sid.
Strike one. No balls in a strike. Sydney puts one to second, over second. Drops in for a base hit. Sydney reaches, leads it off for the base knock. Courtesy for the catcher. Riley steps in. She'll be followed by Sophia. Riley puts one out of play, foul. Foul ball for Riley. Behind in the count, no balls in the strike. Up out of the zone, Sydney goes. Safe as second base or shortstop drops the ball. I'm sorry, Georgia goes. One and one's the count on the ball out of the zone to Riley. 1-1. Georgia is at second now. Riley swings at one, misses for strike two. The 1-2 to Riley. Lays off for ball two.
Give it a right, Riley!
Do it, Riley.
Come on, Riley! You can do it!
I'll put my hood on.
Out of the zone again for ball three. Full count to Riley. As I try to put my hood on. Runner remains at second for Khaos. Oh no, strike three.
We didn't get them calls.
One down. Sophia steps in. Should be followed by Lily.
All right, move it
Runner at second still for Khaos. Sophia puts one through the infield for a base knock. This will score, Georgia.
Good job, Soap.
Khaos finally able to peel open the scoring and trail 1-6 with one down. Lily steps in. She'll be followed by Claire. Squares to bunt, pulls it back, takes a swing, misses. Following Lily will be Claire. With one down. No balls in strike to Lily. Lays down a bunt. Squibs foul. For strike 2. There 2. Up out of the zone for strike, or ball 1.
Get up!
I think he's calling strike 3 on that. Timeout. Sophia kind of comes up lame after that dive back to first. Give her timeout here to recover. Landed awkwardly on her hip. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Lily, looking to move her teammate around. Out of the zone for ball 2. 2-2. Claire Jack in that on deck circle, looking to time out the pitcher as well. Sophia remains at first with 1 out. Lily puts the ball right back to the pitcher. Fielder's choice. Gets Lily. At first, she does her job. Moves Sophia into scoring position for Claire. Claire steps in with 2 outs. Runner at second. Out of the zone for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Claire. Again, same pitch, same result. 2-0's account to Claire. Claire pushes a inside pitch, foul.
All right, give it a ride. So you can.
Late on the swing, strike 2.
All right. You've seen it. Let's go for it.
The 2-2 to Claire. Lays off for ball 3. Claire puts one in the 5-6 hole. Sophia come to third. She's rounding third. They're throwing, but they cut the ball. Sophia reaches home for the second run of the game for Khaos. Claire hustles in for a double, or a single with a fielder's choice, to be more exact.
Let's go out here. Let's go.
Up steps Ella. Looks at ball 1.
Better watch, Ella.
Following Ella will be Katie. Chopped. Foul.
Let low, girl. Go for it, girl.
2 down. Runner at second. 2-6 is now the score in the game. Khaos looking to mount a comeback here. Right back up the center for a base knock. Claire rounds third. She'll come in and score as well. On the base knock by Ella.
Go, Katie!
Telling the pitcher, don't bring that mess to my house. Runner at first.
Get a
2
hold
down.
of Katie.
Katie steps in. She'll be followed by Carly.
Fast and hard.
The masher. Katie pushes out to right field. Right field chooses to not.
Get in.
Ella, round second, tries to extend and go to third. Running through the stop sign. Gets put out at third.
Gotta hold him now, ladies.
Good job, Katie. That girl had a hell of an arm. She got it in.
So at the middle of 2, Khaos grabbed 3 runs back, looking to hold the fort in the bottom half of the second and get the other half of the runs. They trail in this game 6-3 to a very seasoned Salina Braves team.
They hit from the low, they're going like that, which is why the ball goes up instead of a level like that.
New life
And that's
in the legs and spirits of Khaos. We're going to switch at third base here. Lily will be out, taking a break. Claire Jack will step in. Ball's in. We're ready to start the bottom half. Up left will be Carly. Straightaway center. Allie. Oh, I'm sorry. Sophia is pushing Carly over to right field. Carly will be in right. Straightaway centers is Allie. Left field, Sophia.
they also do batting.
Start at the bottom of the second. Sydney gets the call from Coach Nate. And we're set. Ball over the jumping reach of Claire. Runner takes second on the lackadaisical relay.
Get it in.
Riley, that's your call. Runner at second. No outs.
Come on, Joe. Got this.
Defense, let's get him out.
Half stepping in the outfield.
Kick it in.
Gets the runner to take second. Uncontested. Foul ball off the fists of the batter.
We gotta get
Freeze up, girl.
0-1's count. Great pitch on the fists. Fouls it off again. Fouled off again. Batter stays alive.
Maybe they all
0-2. The 0-2 to it. Ball gets away. Pass ball.
Yes, Sean. Oh, no. Got it, lady.
Ball once. Runner takes third on the steal. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter. Ball to Claire at third. Gets her at first on the scoop. Riley comes firing off first to keep that batter at third. One down.
Way better.
Swung on for strike one.
Way to pitch, way to pitch.
Runner remains at third for Salina.
Philip's pretty shallow.
Curveball misses. 1-1. With one down. Ball up to center. Alley settles under it. Makes the catch on the sacrifice fly. Run scores. 7-3 is the lead. Extended for the Braves. Away. Great leather work from Olivia behind the plate. Ball one. Well, the changeup was leapt at by the
Good
batter.
pitch, Sydney.
Fouls it off.
Drive her out, Sydney.
1-1.
Good pitch, Sid.
Just low.
I like little chaos.
A little more bend in those knees from the middle. Could have drew a strike.
Oh!
2 balls and a strike.
I'm so sorry. Thank you, sweetheart.
Ball to Sid. Easy peasy. Deals with it.
Good inning. Way
Hits
to
the
go.
third out. Khaos looking to put some more on the board. Trail 7-3. Thank everybody for joining us on this breezy but beautiful temperature Sunday morning, soon to be afternoon, to cheer on your Khaos. The game they're going to fight tooth and nail to win and advance against a formidable but very beatable team in Salina, provided the mitts continue to show up as they did in that previous half inning. Leading it off will be Carly in this inning, and we'll go circle back to Bryceland at the top of the order.
Oh yeah. Oh, Charles. Be a wall,
Carly steps in, followed by Bryceland. 3-7 is the deficit for Khaos to surmount. Carly swings late at one.
Be ready.
All right, hit in there. You can hit it. Let's go.
Start that process early.
Start it, girl. You can do it.
No balls and a strike to Carly. Ball to short, short gathers. Oh, bobbles. Wants no part of that. Carly reaches. Salina having their own fits with the leather out in the field, allowing Khaos to reach base. Bryceland looks to make him pay for that error. Outside for ball one.
Come on, Bryce. Move her around, girl.
Bryce looking to reach base as she did on her first at bat. Lays down a beautiful bunt. It just trickles foul. She was 3/4 of the way there before it rolled over that line. No chance would have been had at her, but on the turf, the ball doesn't seem to stop. 1-1's count to her.
Go, B. Let's go, Bryce.
Up out of the zone for 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Bryson with no outs. Carly at first. Peels it straight foul. Back into the padding of the backstop. 2-2 the count. I'm glad I'm on this side. Full count to Bryceland. Looking to move her teammate around and get herself on base. A 3-2 to Bryce. Ball 4. Runners at first and second as Allie steps in. The heart of the lineup for Khaos steps up. Allie steps in. Gets the call from Coach Nate. Comes set. Georgia follows. Lays down a bunt. Oh, they're not going to get her. No way. Way too much speed for that.
Come on, G!
Oh, no way they're going to get her on that. Bases loaded now with no outs. A couple of gray hairs sprouted by the Salina Braves manager, so he steps out and talks to his infield. As something's brewing for Khaos. This 12U team has all the grit that you'd expect from a team looking to win over older girls. Some high school bound, finishing off their 8th grade years. Many of the Khaos girls are a mixture of 6th graders and 7th graders. And this will be a good precursor to what they're going to do. Come June, Khaos is looking to step into the 14U spectrum. It's good that they get their feet wet in tournaments like this.
You can do it.
Bases loaded. Georgia steps up. Should be followed by Olivia.
Yeah. Oh, no. Get on there. Hey, good
Hot
hit,
shot
girl.
to short. Short steps over. Makes the grab. Everybody retreats back to base. Bases remain loaded with 1 out. Olivia steps up. Bases loaded. 1 down. Peels 1 foul. For strike 1.
Turn it around, sweetheart.
You got this, Sauce.
The 0-1 to Olivia. Too far in. 1-1. Following Olivia will be Sydney. One. Field foul. 1-2. 2 to Olivier. Straight up in the air, infield fly. Infield fly. Doubled off. Carly, who decided to go on the dropped ball when Coach Nate was telling her to stay at third. So, a promising opportunity squandered by Khaos as Carly gets doubled up on the infield fly roll. Nothing taken by Khaos. They still trail 7-3.
Let's go, Khaos! 10 seconds left. Let's go.
So an in-flight rule, that's what they have it. Girls who drop it on purpose.
Gonna have to fight.
Girls might not know that.
To the bottom of the third, Khaos still trails the game 7-3.
Yep. Right.
Change behind the dish. We'll have Katie Martin.
Let's go, Khaos!
Change at third as well. Lily will step back in. Here we go, bottom of the third.
Way to work it out.
Just up over the letters for ball 1.
Go get her, Sid.
1-0 is the count to the batter. Two-0. Too low. Ball to right field, drops in. Lollipop drops in for a base hit. Courtesy runner
Come on, Josie.
for
Get him, Sid.
Salina. Runner at first.
Let's go,
No,
ladies. You can do it. 1, 2, 3. Ready up second, Katie.
Ella takes over at second for Bryce. Runner at first. Ball out of the zone for ball 1.
Fire out, Katie.
Ball peeled straight back, foul. 1-1. One's a count. Runner at first for the Braves. Up out of the zone. Ball 2.
Come on, girl. You can do it.
Strike 2. Runner goes. Throw is just off target. Runner steals. 2-2. Ball to Ella at second. She gathers. Gets her at first. Runner rounds third. Advances. One down. Oh, foul down the third base line. Just gets outside of the field or the confines of the chalk lines. The ball's in the strike. The 0-1. Swung on. Chasing the high heat. 0-2. Ball gets past Lily, who makes a half-hearted effort at it. Batter reaches second, scores a run. 8-3 is the lead now. One down, runner at second. Bunt laid down, kicked the ball out of the batter's box, so the batter is out. Hits her as she runs down the first base line. So that is out by rule. Runner remains at second, 2 down. Off speed, killed foul. No balls, 1 strike to the batter. Nothing to be caught there. 0-2 is the count. Sydney on top. High heat. Gets her swinging, chopping wood. So we go to the top of the fourth. Khaos trailing 8-3. Since that first inning, Khaos has been able to hold fort there, giving up 1 run in each of the past 2 innings. They'll be able to take 3 back and look to do more in the top of the 4th inning. It'll be led off by Sydney, followed by Riley. Khaos trailing on the scoreboard by 5 runs. We'll step into this half inning. Mentioning some of the sponsors. All Sports Drip uniforms. Katie Hamby, owner there. Allsportsdrip.com. 437-4776. Copper Coin Dairy Queen and Hayes Goddard, Mays and Maple, and on Ridge Road in Wichita. Goddard Storage, 408 East Industrial, 648-5526. Start off this fourth inning with Sydney chasing 5 runs. Strike one, right down the chute. Sydney pipes one out to left center. It's going to drop. And she drops it. Left field or center field had it right in her glove, but as her hand hits the turf out there, it bounces out. A fortuitous bounce for Sydney. She's able to reach second on the error, but we'll call it a double as we trail on the scoreboard. Sydney is at second now with no outs. Riley steps in. Khaos trailing the game 8-3. Following Riley will be Sophia. Courtesy runner for Sydney will be Olivia. Up steps Riley. No out. Squares the bunt, lays one down, but pushed foul. No balls in a strike. Khaos looking to get some of those runs back. Move on in the tournament if possible. Get themselves ready for the tournaments to come. We hope you'll join us in Texas in 2 weeks as the 12U Big D Texas tournament for this Khaos Gray squad. Looking to sharpen the knives here in this 14U.
There you go.
Bradley puts one in the 5-6 hole. Olivia rounds third, heads home. Uncontested. Base hit for Riley. Scores Olivia from second.
Sophia, let's go.
Sophia steps in. Riley at first with no outs. I think they got about 3 unearned runs. So. Sophia steps in. Pushes one to right. It's going to twist foul for a long strike one. Sophia steps back in, down a strike. Riley remains at first. Out of the zone. Khaos has brought their bats this week, just not their gloves at times. So Sophia goes straight up the center. The ball hung up there. Center, we thought she had a chance at it, but it drops in front of her for another base hit. No outs. Runners at first and second. Up steps Lily. Runner in scoring position now. Pass ball would be good right now to advance those runners. Lily steps up. No outs. Reaches out for attempted bunt. Coach Nate, hands outstretched, wondering why she would attempt a bunt with the ball so far outside. No balls in a strike to Lily. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes a swing.
You got this, Nelly. You can do it now.
Peels it foul for strike two. Let's go, Lily. Push one. Stays alive. Count remains 0-2. Timeout. It's his second visit. That's his second visit to the mound. That's his second visit to the mound. Checking the gear, possibly. We go back to work. 0-2. Lily's behind in the count. Pushes one to first. Dealt with that first on the fluttering fly ball. One down. Claire steps in. She'll be followed by Ella. Out of the zone for ball one.
Go, Claire! Come on, babe, you can do it. Let's go.
One ball, no strikes to Claire. Claire peels one foul. 1-1. The 1-1. Catches her on the knee again. I think that's the second time. I think that's the fifth time she's been hit by pitch this season. Just a magnet. Bases loaded with one down. Ella steps up.
Come on, Ella, we need you.
One out. Bases loaded. 8-4 is the deficit. Looks at strike one. Just clips off that outside corner. Great pitch.
Let's go.
Down a strike is Ella. 0-1. Looking to drive her teammates around. Pushes one foul down the first base side. Late on it. Following Ella will be Katie. Words of encouragement from Katie in the on-deck circle. Puts one to second. Second comes in. Collects. Puts her away for two down.
Get a hold of one, Katie. You got this.
Katie steps in with the big stick, the masher I call her. See if she can get a hold of one with bases loaded. Second base is loaded. Opportunity for Khaos this game. Low in the zone. The ball one. Katie pushes one foul. Out of play. Oh, still in the confines of the fencing. 1-1. That's the swing. One. Puts her into short. Gets through her glove. She had a hole in her mitt. 2-run score on the base hit. You put it in play and it makes its own hole. Courtesy runner for Katie. Sophia will take over at first. 6-8 is now the score. Carly steps up. Swing away, says Coach Nate to Carly. Strike one. Catches the corner.
Let's go, Carly.
Carly will be followed by the top of the lineup. Bryce.
Keep it going, girl. You can do it.
Runners at the corners. Just laid off. Throws at Sophia. who looks to steal second. Error by the catcher. Or a brain fart by the catcher. That scores Claire to narrow the score 7-8. Carly swings at one out of the zone for strike two. Start early, Carly. Ball out of the zone low. 2-2. Two apiece. 2 piece and a biscuit. Khaos trails the game 8-7, looking to tie it up as Sophia's in scoring position. Ball out of the zone again for ball 3. Full count. Stay alive here, Carly. Stay alive. The 3-2 to Carly. Outside. Oh no! Wow!
Oh my God.
Called strike 3 on the ball out and at the ankles.
That was way outside.
Khaos narrow the gap. 8-7. Was that far outside? That was on the paint.
You know, ain't much time, Nate. Just get him out there. Tell him you want a batter now.
I can't remember. No throwdown as we start the bottom half of this fourth.
Let's go, ladies! 1, 2, 3, let's go!
The bottom of the fourth. Khaos looking to go 3 down. Ball to Georgia. Short. Gets her at first. 1 down.
Hey, you got it here, Charlie.
Cell connection. Swung off for strike 2. 1-2's the count.
Hey, you got it here, Charlie. Right here, kid.
Strike 3. Makeup call from the previous inning. 2 down. Oh, the timer goes off and Khaos will land short. A scare put into the Salina Braves by this Khaos team. Donations of runs and errors, cavalcade of errors. Khaos comes out on the short end of it. So this ends their tournament and their day to a Salina Braves team. We hope everybody will join us in 2 weeks as Khaos goes to Dallas and plays in the Big D Texas tournaments, where we face some formidable teams. They've cut their teeth on some 14B, so they should be primed and ready to go in 2 weeks. So we'll hope to see everybody there. From Derby, Kansas, this is Dane saying thank you for watching, and as always, go Khaos.